Dubai Romance Retreat. Alice Phillips Travel Story. Day 1. Arrival in Dubai. A glimpse of glamour. From the moment I stepped off the plane at Dubai International Airport, I felt like I was walking into a scene from a luxury travel magazine. The warm greeting from Al Services, their seamless help with immigration, and that first breath of desert air. It all hit me with a sense of exotic excitement. My driver was waiting with a calm smile and a chilled car, whisking me through Dubai's glittering skyline toward my hotel. As I settled into my elegant hotel room, I took a few quiet moments by the window. The view was everything I had imagined. Futuristic towers, golden sunlight, and a city that buzzed even as the sun dipped low. The evening was free, and I simply let the jet lag melt away in a fluffy robe with mint tea in hand. Summary of the day. The soft glow of Dubai at dusk whispered, "You've arrived." Day 2. Modern Dubai and touching the clouds. Today started with a glorious breakfast spread, flaky croissants, dates, spiced tea, and a view of the skyline that made my heart race. Then my private guide met me in the lobby, and we set off in style. Dubai Marina was first, futuristic, sleek, and buzzing with energy. It felt like walking through the blueprint of tomorrow. Next was Palm Jumeirah, and I couldn't stop snapping photos of the iconic Atlantis Hotel from our viewpoint. It looked like a palace floating on water. At Souk Madinat, the air smelled of oud and saffron. Lanterns flickered in the shaded alleys, and I lingered over silk scarves and handmade trinkets. It had the charm of old Arabia, blended with modern chic. But the peak, literally, was tea in the clouds at the 152nd floor of Burj Khalifa. As I sipped from a delicate porcelain cup and watched the city stretch endlessly beneath me, I actually teared up. I felt like I was hovering between earth and sky. Summary of the day. This city dazzled me, but the sky truly stole my breath. Day 3. Traditions and dinner in the sky. This morning took me deep into old Dubai, and honestly, it felt like time travel. We walked through Bastakia, with its wind towers and narrow, sun-dappled streets. I imagined traders from decades past, moving through the same alleys. From the Al Fahidi fort, I glimpsed Dubai's quiet beginnings, humble, earthy, proud. Riding the Abra boat across Dubai Creek was pure romance. The sun glinted off the water, and the old boats bobbed along like sleepy giants. In the spice and gold souks, I got lost in scents, cardamom, rose, cinnamon, and the sparkle of gold stacked like treasure. The day ended with one of the most surreal meals I've ever had. Dinner in the sky, suspended 50 meters up. As I dangled above Dubai Marina with a view of Palm Jumeirah, every bite felt like a miracle. Food and fear, beauty and adrenaline. It was divine. Summary of the day. I tasted history in the morning and dined with the stars at night. Day 4. Desert safari, dunes, falcons, and fire. Leisurely morning at the hotel meant poolside relaxation and quiet journaling. But at 2:30, everything changed. We sped into the desert in a 4x4. The landscape turning from glass towers to endless dunes. Dune bashing was like a roller coaster on sand. I squealed and laughed, clutching my seat with both hands. Riding a camel at sunset felt timeless. I could hear nothing but wind and distant music. Then came the magic. A falcon show, greetings with rosewater and Arabic coffee, and a lavish four-course barbecue dinner under the stars. The scent of grilled meats, the sway of Khaliji dance, the hypnotic tenora spinning, and a fire show that lit up the desert night. It was sensory overload in the best way. Summary of the day. Tonight, the desert became a stage, and I had a front row seat. Day 5, Abu Dhabi's grandeur, mosques, palaces, and peace. We drove out to Abu Dhabi today, and my first glimpse of the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque left me speechless. It was white marble poetry. Its domes like floating clouds, its chandeliers sparkling like galaxies. I wandered through it in reverent silence, overwhelmed by its scale and serenity. We strolled along the corniche, where turquoise waters hugged manicured pathways. The vibe was soft and sunny, a peaceful contrast to the city's grandeur. At the Heritage Village, I touched traditional pottery and watched artisans at work. It was like watching history preserved in motion. Lunch at Emirates Palace. Yes, that palace at Le Vendôme was elegance on a plate. Then we entered the presidential palace, Qasr al-Watan, whose halls shimmered with gold and knowledge. I felt like I was walking inside a living storybook. Summary of the day. If Dubai is a dream, Abu Dhabi is a love letter written in marble and light. Day 6. Farewell, Dubai, until we meet again. Final morning was quiet. Breakfast at the hotel. One last look at that iconic skyline. And a soft goodbye. My heart was heavy but full. The driver took me back to the airport, and I watched the city disappear from the rearview mirror. Summary of the day. I came for romance and found magic in every moment.